Hello drama lovers, welcome back to my channel. Breaking news. When William Chan walked onto the set beside Zhao Lusi, the world seemed to pause for a second. Fans gasped, timelines exploded, and one phrase began to spread like wildfire across the internet. The luckiest man alive. But behind that charming smile, behind the glittering lights of the cameras, lies a story that is far more human and far more fragile than anyone expected. William Chan, the Hong Kong star known for his charisma, his effortless stage presence, and his ability to make any scene burn with intensity. Zhao Lusi, the sweetheart of Chinese dramas, adored for her warmth, her innocent smile, and the kind of charm that can light up an entire room. When news broke that the two would share the screen in a new historical romance drama, the internet erupted overnight. Fan pages multiplied. Edits flooded TikTok. Clips of William looking at Zhao Lusi during the press conference hit millions of views in hours. He looked like he couldn't believe his luck, one fan tweeted. "He's literally the luckiest man alive," another replied. And in a way, he was. Because William had always admired actresses like Zhao Lusi, women who carried both strength and softness, who could laugh through exhaustion and still deliver perfection in front of the camera. When he received the script, he reportedly told a friend, "If this role is real, then maybe it's finally my time to show a different side of myself." The drama, set in a mythical dynasty, tells the story of a warrior who falls for a princess cursed by time. But behind the fictional romance, something real began to unfold. On set, Zhao Lusi's laughter was said to ease the tension of the crew. William, usually composed and reserved, began smiling more, staying longer between takes, even rehearsing scenes he'd already perfected. Fans noticed. Clips of their behind-the-scenes moments went viral: the way she adjusted his costume, the way he waited quietly until she finished her line before speaking. One small touch on the shoulder, one cheered laugh, and the internet went wild. But while the fandom called him the luckiest man alive, not everyone saw it as a compliment. Rumors began swirling, whispers that Zhao Lusi's chemistry with her co-star was too real, or that William had grown too attached. Every smile was dissected, every gesture analyzed. And in that chaos of fame, both stars had to remind themselves that behind every headline, there are real hearts. Yet even through the noise, something undeniable remained. Their connection was honest, their energy magnetic, and the emotion they brought to screen unforgettable. Because sometimes, luck isn't just about getting the role. It's about meeting someone who brings the best version of you to life. As filming continued, William Chan faced the kind of pressure few could imagine. Every look toward Zhao Lusi was captured, replayed, and turned into an online theory. Did you see how he looked at her? Is that acting or something more? But for William, the truth was simpler and deeper. It wasn't about romance. It was about respect. Zhao Lusi, though younger, carried herself with the grace of someone who'd lived 1,000 lives. She listened, she guided, and she had this rare ability to make everyone around her feel seen. In one interview, William quietly admitted, "Working with her made me remember why I fell in love with acting in the first place." Those words melted the hearts of millions. Comments poured in. "Protect this man at all costs. He is so genuine. You can feel his admiration." And soon, the narrative shifted. The story was no longer about jealousy or gossip. It became about two artists from different worlds who met at the perfect time. Zhao Lusi helped William rediscover warmth in an industry that often rewards masks over sincerity. And William gave Zhao Lusi something she rarely got: a co-star who truly listened. Behind the scenes, The crew recalled how William once stayed late to rehearse a complex emotional scene not because he had to, but because he wanted it to be perfect for Zhao Lusi's shot. "Her tears deserve the best response," he said quietly that night. That single line trended across Weibo. And fans began to see him not just as lucky but as worthy of that luck. Their on-screen chemistry evolved into something legendary. Every glance carried history. Every silence spoke volumes. And when the final scene wrapped, the set reportedly fell into a hush. Zhao Lusi looked at him and smiled. "You made this journey beautiful." He didn't answer right away. He just bowed slightly and whispered, "No, you did." And in that moment, the myth of the luckiest man alive became something else entirely. It became a story about gratitude. When the drama finally aired, it shattered streaming records. Viewers couldn't get enough of their chemistry, the lingering glances, the heartbreak, the tenderness. Even non-fans admitted, you can't fake that kind of connection. But fame is a double-edged sword. With success came speculation, rumors linking them off-screen, articles suggesting secret dinners, and paparazzi waiting for a glimpse of them outside the studio. Through it all, Zhao Lusi remained calm. She addressed it once, softly, "William is someone I deeply respect. He made me laugh when I was tired, and that's something I'll never forget." William, on the other hand, stayed silent. He let the world speak, while he simply kept working. Because for him, the real story wasn't what fans imagined, it was what they created together, frame by frame, heartbeat by heartbeat. Their relationship, whatever form it took, reminded fans of something precious, that connection can be real even without labels. That two souls can meet, work, and inspire each other, without needing to define what they are. And maybe that's why the world fell in love with them, not because they were perfect but because they were human. Because William's admiration for Zhao Lusi wasn't about fantasy, it was about appreciation. He once said during an interview, "I think we were both lucky. Because sometimes, you don't meet someone who makes your art feel alive again." That single sentence silenced the internet for a moment. Even the loudest voices of fandom rivalry grew quiet. Because maybe, being lucky isn't about who you stand beside, but how that person changes you. When the final episode aired, fans around the world cried together.